Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name's Peter. I'm a retired maritime trainer and assessor. These days I'm the captain of a rescue vessel and I conduct private tutoring sessions, and as an invigilator with the Office of Maritime Communications, I conduct marine radio licence exams. Now if you're applying for any type of marine licence or qualification, you are at some stage going to have to sit an exam or an assessment. So let me just start by saying that these are day shapes and all international shapes are black. So if you come across a shape somewhere that's a different color, for example, I've seen an orange diamond shape, that is not an international shape. It's a domestic regulation. It would have another meaning, but anytime a government makes a rule, they have to use different shapes to what the international ones are. They could do that simply by changing the color of a shape. Now in today's exercise, quiz, activity, whatever you'd like to call it, I'm going to go through the day shapes from the international regulations for the prevention of collision at sea. Now you'll see those shapes are on the screen already. When I finish talking, I will leave the shapes on there for around 10 seconds, and then I'm going to go through each one individually as to what they mean. In the meantime though, while they're on the screen, or maybe you should pause it once I've finished talking, you should have a pen and paper ready and you should write down your answers for each one of those shapes. As you can see, there are only 11 from the regulations. There are in fact a couple of additional ones because with those shapes it is possible for some of them to be joined together, and we'll explain that shortly. So that's the plan. Have your pen and paper ready, write down your answers, and in a few seconds I'll come back and we'll go through them. Okay, let's get started. So how did you go? If you didn't get them all, don't worry. This is a learning exercise as well as a kind of a revision exercise as well. If you know them or know the majority of them, well done. That means you only have a few to learn or to revise. But if you struggled, that's not a problem either because this is a learning process as well. So let me go through them and I'll give a little bit of explanation where necessary, and we'll see how we go from there. So number one, a vessel at anchor. Shown, the black ball shown in the forepart of the vessel. Number two, a vessel not under command. Don't forget, go to the definitions, rule 3, to find out what the definition is of a vessel not under command. So number 3, a vessel aground. The daytime signal for a vessel aground. 3 balls in the vertical line. Number 4, a vessel engaged in mine clearance. You should keep 1,000 meters clear ahead of that vessel and 500 meters clear either side. Number 5, a vessel constrained by its draft. That could be related to the width of the channel or the depth of the channel. Number 6, a vessel engaged in towing where the length of tow exceeds 200 meters. So to make things clear, there is no daytime signal for towing when the length of tow is under 200 meters. The shape only comes into play when the length of tow exceeds 200 meters. Now this would be shown by the vessel towing and also by the vessel being towed. So what we're looking at with these triangular shapes is where the apex or the point is pointing to. So in number 7, the apex or the point is pointing down. So this is a shape that is displayed by a sailing vessel when they're under power. So we may look at a vessel, we may see by design there's a sailing vessel with a mast that may even have its sails up. But if he's under power, he would display this shape, and then we would treat that vessel as a power-driven vessel. So I'm going to join now number 8 and number 9. Let me just jump to number 9. This is displayed by vessels engaged in fishing and also engaged in trawling. Now trawling, if you look at the definition in the rules, it says trawling is where that vessel tows its fishing equipment behind the vessel. Fishing, though, could be fishing off the side of the boat, could be fishing off the bow of the vessel. So if that's the case and that fishing gear extends more than 150 metres into the seaway, then the fishing vessel will tell us where that equipment is by using this triangular shape in number 8. So the triangular shape apex or points up in the direction of the outlying fishing gear. So those two kind of combine together. So 10, restricting the ability to manoeuvre. Once again, go back to the definitions in Rule 3. Make sure you are completely clear on what restricting the ability to manoeuvre means. In general, it's a vessel that is engaged in some working activity. It could be dredging, could be diving activities, could be towing activities, could be a hydrographic survey of work of the seabed, anything like that. But we can also include 11 into 10 as well. So you could have a vessel that's restricting its ability to manoeuvre, in particular dredging or some type of underwater operation where there is an obstruction. So now that vessel will display the shapes in 11 in addition to 10, and what they're telling us is that the obstruction lies on the side of the board and the safe side to pass is the side of the diamonds. So there you have it, Colregs Shapes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.